Welcome to the Apple SMP. This is the first time we got a second season for the Leo King realm. This used to be called the Leo King realm, and it used to have a really fun realm that lasted for 10 months. It was called the Leo King realm. Season 2 is called the Apple SMP. This is going to be the new name for the entire group of people we have, and it's Apple SMP because there's going to be an Apple add-on later in this video. And also in this video, I didn't really record everything. The recording actually crashed a few times, which that's just disappointing. But I gotta make this clear. This video, I'm sorry we kept some of you guys waiting for quite a bit. We didn't really keep our daily upload schedule going. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. There'll be better videos. We'll get better at survival content. We haven't really made much of it. So, without further ado, I present to you 240 days of the Apple SMP. This is how it looked for me most of those days. Also, by the way, a lot of the recording that crashed was actually the beginning parts of it, so I just want to update you on that before we get this going. The footage you're about to see was actually right around here, and it was talking about recently because in the early game, the first day of the realm, I was getting stuff like mining and getting enchants. I had a good enchant setup that went to level 21 because I looted a village and got stuff. I got a totem and everything. And yeah, I'm about to talk about how that all disappeared. So base was looking pretty good at the time. We had, everything we needed. We got more books for a better enchant table until all of the enchant stuff disappeared. And to be honest, I usually blame these things on the players who always steal from me, Leo King and Fireball. But the thing is, like, they weren't really around, but they did have enchants. I think they got their own enchants, though. But it's very strange, though. It's just gone. So many of my good books are gone. And now I plan on killing anyone I see. So we might get in some pretty serious fights here. And I'm also crossing Snaily off the list because Snaily wasn't even online. Alright guys, we have found their base. Target has been spotted. They are not online, so we can steal this easily. It's a steal. So yeah, let's start stealing things. So I have good news for you guys. But we have got a base. We have a literal base. And I'm not gonna show much. But yeah, we got a base, and I'm gonna give you a tour of it real quick. So you're gonna go down here, you're gonna drop down, then you're gonna see all this. Got like sugarcane or a wheat farm here, because I'm really having a hard time getting food. So that's why I have that here. I got a level 30 enchantment set up and a lot of storage, and it's been pretty good lately. By the way, quick recap on what's been going down on the realm lately. We've been going to the city lately, the ancient city that they found. It's a weird one. It's under like a pale garden. So in this city, because it's under a pale garden, there's not much skulk biomes around the city. So I've just been going to the city to get XP. I don't quite know what else I'm going to do with XP. The nether opens in, what is it, 4 days, something like that. So yeah, like in 4 days, the nether's going to open, then we'll have quartz. I really have to start figuring out XP. I used a broken XP method most of the time last season. So yeah. And so Leo King did not steal it. Another guy stole it, and he, I think, lost all that stuff. Isn't a surprise. Everybody dies on this server, man. Like they're gonna lose your stuff if they get it. But yeah, so that sucks. A lot of books gone. But I did manage to get a level 30 enchant setup, which that's pretty relieving. And now I'm just trying to get like the levels to enchant stuff on it. I've just been going to the city back and back to get diamonds so that I can make a new hoe to go mine stuff. Like, they changed the mining speed of Skulk with hose in Bedrock Edition. It's just way easier now to instant break it. You can get like a clean iron hoe just like Java. So yeah, that's definitely a huge. We're definitely starting to find our way. Recently, like last night, a new data pack was added. The first data pack of the server, or well, season 2, let's say. And it's some kind of Apple thing. It's called the Apple SMP now. So maybe that Apple SMP thing was really a warning that this is going to be the thing in season 2. So yeah, we're gonna have to get used to the data pack. And luckily I heard about this XP apple, which I'm gonna have to figure out how to farm those and see how much XP those give. Because man, I love XP and really want to get something that would help me out. And I always look forward to finding broken methods in the data packs. Just like last season, with this armor that drops XP when you get hit, I stood on top of a magma block and got infinite XP last season. And like the second place in spare armor sets, Leo King, he literally had to dupe him to even catch up with me. But as I got back to my base, the other player online, Accused Bird, had actually figured out duplication with dogs in the Nether. And I probably just said this last time, but the Nether doesn't open for a week. But thing is, he's not actually in the Nether. The dogs are in the Nether. And they're coming out. He put one dog in there, and then more started coming out. And I knew this was a thing. I heard of this in 1.19, a dog duplication thing. And it seems like the server basically fears it. So if we get more of these dogs, we could potentially make the strongest team on the entire Apple SMP. So Bird's really got something going here that we might actually have to support in the future, or if we want to, because it seems like Bird could actually become the most powerful player on the server. Okay, so by the way, I should probably point out, maybe I said it wrong, it came in, he put it in as a black dog, and then it came out as a white dog, which looks normal. So I think the goal here is to find out what kind of dog that white dog is, and see what biome it spawns in. Alright, so another quick update. This Apple thing actually has its own custom mob, or at least, I don't know if there's such thing as mobs, but I didn't record it when I killed it, but it dropped this. And I haven't really looked at the crafts yet, but I'm going to assume it needs apples, so that's why I'm trying to get apples right now. And yeah, I think the main goal is to try and get this XP apple, which will require getting villagers, and it seems like villagers could also be critical for other apples as well. Alright, so it seems like I figure out how these weird mobs spawn. That's it right there. And when you mine leaves, it looks like every few leaves drops one of the mobs. And now it was time to go check up with Bird to see what he was doing. And no, this isn't post-commentary. We're going to be seeing what he's doing. It seems like he's trying to really get a dog army going. He's talking about armadillos. I don't know if he has one. We're going to find out. I have been doing a lot of mining lately. Oh my gosh. Alright, well he has actually been putting in quite a lot of work lately. He's already played like over 24 hours and we're 2 days into this. Oh my. No, no. Not even close. Alright. Oh wait, I'm still unwelcomed. We gotta go. Oh god. Through all of this, there's some of the players are getting too many diamonds nowadays already for some reason. They're like settling on 32 diamonds and then calling it a game. But yeah, I'm just over here getting stacks and stacks of diamonds while these guys are complaining that it's not even worth getting. These guys are gonna be poor when it comes to like trimming armor. These guys will not die. Okay, they're dead. Now the skeletons wanted to get into this. You guys just spawned? Alright, whatever. They're gone. But yeah, I plan to really just get myself ready for later on. And later on when I get into fights or something. Because, man, am I wanting to get that fighting content back. Gonna be a lot of action as soon as we feel like doing more stuff. We're kind of just figuring stuff out right now, getting used to it. Because we haven't done the early game on a realm in a long time. Yeah, we're also thinking about content soon. Like, content meaning an upgrade on how we do it on like survival worlds. Snaily wants POVs, but hasn't really given much of an idea. So we'll see what we can do about it. We'll see you soon. We're going to war. He's going at it.